And for every bass from the jobless set of people, there will be boss for them to make more money.
The boss is leading to more money.
It brings money. If it doesn't bring money, I would have kept quiet. Me and my mom, during rainy season, we go to my 12 to go and wash leg.
Well, wash people's leg in the market.
Yes, because you want to collect money from me. I came to Tom Jones where they don't sell gold. That I went there to steal gold of 91,000 naira when a gram of gold was 150,000 naira. How can I be working to escape poverty? And you don't have any job. You want to get from me by destroying me first. Do you know that death is better than poverty? I've been there. I was once there. After my secondary school, and I got pregnant. Then I told my mom, let me be washing dishes in any restaurants. I wash toilets.
Come for me.
I went looking, and TV interviews are not something that you generally do. You know, maybe you do once in a while, or it is a while.
Maybe because of my schedule.
Yeah, right. Is it perhaps because maybe you think the media has been unfair to you?
Somehow.
Yeah.
Because, you see, when I'm on your show, it's to add value to you, which I expect you to return the same thing to me.
Right.
So, situation whereby when I give, you are not giving anything back in return. And my brand is being attacked or something. Then why should I give you when you're not giving me back?
Yeah.
And life is give and take, you know.
Life is give and take.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I'm here to promote you, it is your duty to promote me.
Yeah.
Because if the brand goes down in nearest future, you will move on. And how will I handle my own brand?
How will you handle your own brand? Yes.
So it's give and take.
It's give and take.
You know, I'm a business.
Yes, we're going to talk about that. Yes. I mean, that's one of the things. Like, acting is maybe what people most know you for. But as I was researching you, you know, there's a lot of business in your mall, your shops, all of that. Which started first, business or acting?
Business.
Don't play, it's business.
It's business because without business, I won't be here today.
Right.
And I'm over 40 years.
Yes.
And when I said boldly that I'm over 40 years in business, and people were like, how old are you?
Possible?
Why would you say you are over 40 years?
Yeah.
Then I used to tell them that if you are opportune enough to come from a home whereby your parents provide everything, you will understand, you know, by saying I started over 40 years. As a child, I met my mother hawking, and I could remember vividly. I was very, very, very young.
Right.
When my mother is hawking, you know, she has to put something very light on my head. And people were like, this child is too small. Why can't you allow her to stay with us? And when you are coming back, you can pick her up. My mom will be like, let her follow me. Let her follow me. If she refuses to follow me today, in future, she won't be able to walk alone. So I've been in business for a very long
time. Right.
And through my business, I singularly send myself to primary school, secondary school, College of Education, Polytechnic and University.
Right.
Singularly.
So what your mother said turned out to be right. Because you followed her early, you were able to take care of yourself.
Yes, and I was the only child.
Oh, you were the only child?
Both my mom
and your dad.
I was the only child.
That means your mother is a brave woman, because most only child parents will want to shadow the child.
I was born and raised by an alpha mother. You know, I was trained by a tough mother. You see, there is difference between raising a child and parenting. It's the two things.
Okay.
It's not the same thing. Raise the child with tough love.
Right.
And parenting.
Right.
You know, and being only child, a lot of people are like, he's supposed to do this, you're supposed to do that. My mom will be like, I had her at my old age. What if I'm not going to be there for her tomorrow? Won't she be able to spread her wings and fly alone without anybody?
Right.
So
it's been like that. So two things you've mentioned: one, that you're an only child, and two, that you're the child of your mom's old age. Did she struggle to have kids before you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She struggled, and even when she had me, she thought it was a fibroid.
She couldn't believe
She
it.
couldn't believe it, and when she gave birth to a baby girl,
Yeah.
you know, people like upon all your waiting, you end up having a girl child. That's supposed to be a male child.
Yeah.
And all those things.
Yeah.
You see, my mom had already prepared me that despite the fact that you are a female child, you have to surpass the male child. So
Yeah.
it's been so tough.
From the beginning. So she knew that she had to discipline you, like she knew that she had to raise you.
In a very, very
Yeah.
strong way.
Yeah.
Child of today, we regard this as bully or as I don't know what they can,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
it was a training, because I can remember at a point when I was around maybe 5, 6, 7, my mom, returned me back to the village with her own mother.
Right.
Then we go to village together, we cultivate cassavas, at times we harvest, we bring them home, we make gari. Sure, you understand? And at very tender age, I've been able to peel cassava, do the processing, make the gari done, and I was very, very smart. And at the same time, very brilliant. So, and the grandmother too,
Right.
very tough. I'll call them tough. Though, when parents is tomorrow, you see them as, why me? Why do they do this to me?
Yeah.
But the truth is, some of them know that probably they gave birth to a queen or a king, which need thorough upbringing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Why did you do so much school? Like, why did you not stop at the College of Education? Why didn't you stop at the Polytech? Why did you continue and continue?
my mother wanted me to even stop at primary 6.
Right.
So at primary 5,
Yes.
she took me to where they learn hairdresser.
Oh, right. When did you start making money?
Because I was the only child, she wanted me to start having babies. What is it?
Right.
So you understand?
Yeah.
But at the same time, being an alpha mother,
Yeah.
whenever we're passing through or we're passing by, hawking our goods, whenever my mommy sees people with cars, especially ladies,
Right.
what she imbibed in my heart was, they are educated. That is why they've been able to buy cars.
Right.
My mother imbibed this thing in my heart that you can never make it without education. That tó bá kàwé rẹ̀ bàtàrí adùn kókó kà, tó bá kàwé rẹ̀ bàtàrí adùn fẹrẹrẹ nílẹ̀. And at times when we're hawking, she'll be like, I think she has, acquired enough education.
Right.
By now we'll be working in office. All those things are already in my brain.
Your mind.
So after my primary 6, I did exam and I got an admission at Ahmadiyya Secondary School, Ijayejukoro.
Okay.
And my mother was like, why can't you start your hairdresser? I said, have you forgotten you told me that without education I won't be able to make it in life? And she was like, bí mo ṣe rò ni mo rò yìí, I don't have enough. I said, don't worry. Shebi, we are hawking. Don't worry, we separate our business. Let me be doing my own this way. You be doing your own this way. Whatever I can gather. Then
we'll join it together.
Then another uncle just came, why can't you go to Guest High School? So when they admitted me there at Guest High School, and the money was much than the one of
the first school.
The first school was like free because I did exam.
Right.
And it's more like scholarship and I won.
Okay.
And my mother was like, I'm a okay. Oh, Lord, you are not going there. Just sit. I've told you. You see this hairdresser. If God bless you, you will make it. I said, have you forgotten? All those aunties with big cars. All those beautiful, beautiful aunties. all those people walking in the evening with high heels. You told me it's because of education. That without education, they will be wearing slippers.
Yeah.
And he said, okay, what are we going to do? I said, we double our hustle. So I remember we need to go back to village. We need to be involved in rice, process of rice.
Right.
Whereby they get rice direct from the farm before processing it to
put inside the bags and all that.
So we have to go, two of us. And the one thing I noticed about my mother is this. She was a very straightforward person. While we were hustling together, I did not know the difference between poverty and success. Or let me say poverty and richness.
Right.
The picture she gave me was then, if you go to school, you will wear heels. If you did not go to school, you end up wearing slippers. So that was the picture. So when we get, we needed money because I need to go to my school.
Yeah, I need to pay for the fees and all that.
At times there will be, raining, and we just have to stop. And some people will be like, other laborer will be like, I did 10 baskets. My mother will be like, no, we did 3. We did 3. I was like, see, the admission will close. My mom will say, let the admission close. I'm going to labor and make my money through my sweat. I will never had another person's sweat.
Sweet.
So after doing all that, we gathered money. We came back to Lagos, and I have to do my registration. And we started, the hawking stuff. At times, my mother, he would do like bread, I would do a coin. At times, she would do like orange, I would do granite. That is how we've been doing it together. When I get to maybe GS3 or GS2, SS1, thereabout.
Yeah.
Let me say SS1. Then the school fees was
skyrocketed.
Then I told my mom, I said, let me pick another job. He said, let me just start with dishwasher. Let me be washing dishes in any restaurants. At least we'll be getting money every week. That can be easily.
That we can add to what we
she
have.
understand. And that is how we've been doing it off and on.
So while you were in school, you stayed washing plates?
I wash plates.
Yeah.
SS1, SS2 to SS3. After my
secondary school,
I met this young man, very nice, very generous. I met him. He came from a rich background.
Right.
And I told my mother, if you like him, no problem.
Yeah.
Due to my child labors and all that, I had so many things late. So my mother said, okay, no problem. Then I met with him, we dated, and I got pregnant.
Right.
And after some months, the uncle said, are you not the one washing plates across that road?
Who said, the man or the man's uncle?
The man's uncle.
Right.
Are you not the one across that place washing plates in that restaurant? I said, yes, sir. He said, no, it can't work.
After you already had a child for the person?
Pregnant.
After you were pregnant for the person?
So there was, orphan, and the mother came. When the mother came, the mother was like, my son told me a lot about you. And I'm in love with you. Will you follow me to Jos? I said, yes, Mama. That is how the mama took me to Jos. And I have to enroll myself to College of Education, the outreach in Jos.
Right.
It was a lot of hard work, a lot. Because Mama had one shop. When I joined Mama, we have to increase the shop to 2 to 3. I do a lot of things.
Right. Because you already know how to do things now.
God bless you. So I enrolled myself there.
Right.
And I was doing it often. And there was a day after the College of Education. I said, Mama, I want to go back to Lagos. Mama said, don't worry. We'll be going to Lagos in a few months' time.
Okay.
So when we get to Lagos, I said, Mama, don't worry, I have this child. When I make it, I'll come for the child. When I didn't make it, take care of the child. And Mama was like, you will not follow me. I said, Mama, I need to make it. It is a must. I'm a girl child. But my mom told me that I have to. So the mama cried. He said, okay, always get across to me. If you need anything, get across to me. It was very, very tough. So there, I pick up another cleaning job. I wash toilets.
This was in Jos.
No, in Lagos.
So you left the baby with her in Jos.
In Lagos, we came to Lagos.
Oh, you came to Lagos together, so it was
and
in
when
Lagos.
they were going back, I said no.
Okay.
Go and take care
Go
of
and
the
take
baby.
care.
Let me go and make it.
Right.
When I make it, I'll come.
I'll come back. Right.
If you cannot find me, that means I didn't
make it. Wow.
take care of the baby. So I pick up a job at around Abule Egba. Okay. Then I went to a friend place and it was like, I have a job for you at a shopping plaza.
Right.
Will you do receptionist? And I said, no problem. So she took me there, they gave me the job, and I have to do another job, cleaning of toilets to support the receptionist. Then I met this person that said, why can't you proceed to Polytechnic? I said, if you can help me. He said, no problem, go and raise some money. And I raised the money and I gave the person. And I went to Ilaro, Federal Poly Ilaro, where I was given an admission, banking and finance. Getting there, there was no family, nobody.
Yes.
So I have to sell handout. I become head of the class.
Right.
All my life, even despite my rough
All the challenges.
Throughout my primary school, I was the class captain.
Right.
My secondary school, I was the class captain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't want to look like
what you're going through.
Behind, Anytime I find myself in a social gathering, I want to become the leader. Though I had nothing back home, that is back home. Because my mother told me, nothing should hold me back. Nothing at all should hold me back.
Yeah. Reading up on you and just getting to know you more, there have been two fights that have stood out. Yeah. And now I'm understanding, but I'm not trying. Somebody will push back and say, is there no other way of protecting without this response? And I'll give just these two examples.
Excuse me, let me just...
Yeah.
How did they kill COVID-19?
Okay.
It takes particle of COVID-19 to cure COVID-19.
Right.
It takes particle of COVID to cure
COVID-19. Right.
An antidote of every sickness takes particle of same sickness to get solution. You don't understand? I am not a fighter. I'm a very pleasant person, very humble, because I came from grass to this grace point.
Right.
And weapons that I use so far so good is humility. So why would I grow up, or why would I unnecessarily become aggressive today?
Right.
Let's think about it. This is logical. I'm a very conservative person. I don't go to party. I don't get friend. Because when me and my mom, when we were hawking, there was no friends, there was no family. It was me and my mother alone.
Right.
I always remember where I was coming from. But how can I be working to escape poverty? And you don't have any job. You want to get from me by destroying me first, just for me to pay you. It's not going to work. Regardless of my approach, I am working. So far, so good. The little time we spend together. I'm a business-minded person par excellence. Sure, you understand?
Yeah.
Even in the Bible, when they were using the house of Jesus to display Pepe, and what did he do? Despite the fact that the day they captured him, he could not apply the same format.
Principle.
Because the house of his father is a temple. That is all he got. You have to protect it.
Right.
It's the government that need to do something concerning issue of protecting the youth with vision, like me. The youth that had values to the society. The youth that are ready to work. Government need to do something to protect them from hands of those with visionless. Both locals and foreign visionless set of people.
Right.
You see, when they want to pick their prey, they should pick it wisely. If I be your majepako or this, go inside. When you bully me, I will pay you. We've done that before. is cyber kidnapped.
Cyber blackmail.
No, it's not even blackmailing.
Right.
They kidnapped because they will be collecting money from you, not once, twice.
Oh,
They will be the money is, and when you pay them today, before you know it, after a week, another 3 will join them.
Right.
When you pay those ones, another 10 will join.
Is this people that are trying to plant bad stories or what?
Bad stories,
right.
And they even make it physical, like what happened to me at Idumata.
Yes.
How can you look at me, someone that, I've been in gold business for the past 25 years, or let me say 20 years.
Right.
I've been in gold business for the past 20 years.
Right.
I've been in property business. I sell properties, I sell lands, I sell house, I said gold jewelry, I said fabrics.
Yeah.
They don't need to tell you that I sell most of the most beautiful.
They don't need to tell me. Even me, I've written it down. I've not seen someone that gold looks so good on.
I mean,
yeah.
Sure, you understand?
Yes.
How can how can you package someone that never had fraud record in history?
Yeah.
I have never had fraud record.
Right.
Despite the fact that I deal with huge,
Monies.
don't let's say money.
Huge
Let's say
value.
transaction. The easiest way to go into fraud is property business.
Right.
And I've been doing this like 8 to 10 years now.
Right.
I never had fraud case. I've never stepped into police station in my whole life.
You never stepped in the police station.
For fraud, never. Right. In my business, over 40 years in business, I have never had any fraud. And for someone to do business, Nigeria of today, not to have issue with anybody, you should know that person integrity.
Yeah.
Is top notch, that. And you look at me, or because of money, because you want to collect money from me. I said, okay, I came to Tom Jones where they don't sell gold. I came to steal gold. And imagine a whole TV station writing it that it has been confirmed that I went there to steal gold of 91,000 naira when a gram of gold was 150,000 naira. Around February, it was February 5. What I'm putting on right now, this is the most expensive items here. This is my wedding band.
Right.
How can you look at me, if not for cyber kidnapping, if not for blackmailing? The government need to do better. And it's not only Lizzy Anjorin going through all this. All the youth, all the hardworking youths are going through all this. It's because me, I happen to be the celebrity here.
Right.
That is why I've been able, to voice. And because of my background, kill me. What do you want to use against me? What do you want to? So I said I wash feet at my 12.
Yeah.
Me that I was once a toilet cleaner. That is like most ridiculous job in the world. So I am not a fight. At least I've not had issue with any client before. In history, I've never had issue with clients. If you can do business in Nigeria, I never had issue with any client. Yami, you deserve to become a president.
yeah. So why do you think, so this whole gold theft thing, why do you think this, as you call it, a cyber kidnapper? So yes, so usually they will always target people who are known, who have a name. So in this case, why were you targeted specifically? Did somebody reach out? Did somebody threaten you first and say we're going to
They've been doing it for years. We've reported them to station, we've taken them to court. Some of them are in abroad, and they use those in Nigeria to do all this thing with 5,000, and once they give them 5,000 naira. Right. I went there last year to purchase something. So through there, they saw my husband name, and they detect that, it was Lizzy Anjorin. So they were waiting patiently for me. You could see, when you watch the video, you could see where they, at Imumo Tom Jones, you could see.
Right.
And imagine a TV station could not even carry their camera. They cannot take their camera to the point to do, to verify what happened. That is how, desperate they are. And that is how insecurity the country could be.
Right, right. That's what happened. But now, the police has
they've cleared my name, thanks to Nigerian police.
Yes.
They did well.
Yeah. The police PRO came out, except
the DPP.
Right.
The DPP missed the case.
Oh.
And today is not their topic. But I would like to say thanks to Nigerian police.
Right.
They did wonderfully well. They did a great job.
Right.
And believe me, together we shall make this country to be a better place.
Right. So DPP misbehaved, but the police did their
They
case.
did their.
Yes, because we're hearing that the case was dismissed, the case was withdrawn, the case was is that
They said DPP. They said allegedly that that it was too fighting. We said, can't you watch the video?
Yeah.
You know how Nigerian works when things are being manipulated. But thanks to Nigerian police,
it's all cleared up
that
now.
cleared my name.
When the police came out, because I know that the police PRO, I think in Lagos, came out and spoke very strongly
really?
to the media. I saw it in the I think Benjamin Hundeyin is his name.
Okay, yeah. Someone sent it to me on Punch and all that.
Right, and spoke very clearly. And I thought, okay, when you heard it, that this is clear, because Nigerians used it to play football. They carry the news. We love gists in this country. So when eventually you were cleared, how did that feel for you?
I feel happy.
Yeah.
I felt so happy that day. Because, I've been calling on them that they should clear me, they should tell the whole Nigerians. Because justice for one is justice for all.
Right.
As a celebrity, if something like that, if we sweep it under the carpet, what is the future of an average investors that come down to Lagos to invest? What would be their, So I was happy.
Right.
And, after then, God has done so many things.
Yeah.
I just unraveled my new estate, California Paradise City.
I saw that.
And we are doing well. One of the best luxury estates on Lekki.
Yeah. Yeah. So I see a lot of your business, I see in pictures, I see in videos, yourself, and you're married now.
Yes.
Yes, and your husband.
Yes.
Are two of you in business together?
Yes.
Right. How long have you been married?
We've been in relationship for the past close to 20 years.
Right.
Officially married. We're going to be 5 next year.
Maybe 5 next year, right? But you've been in relationship for over almost 20
Close
years.
to, yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
Very long time. That was the man my mother blessed before.
So before he passed. So why did it take so long before you got married?
I told them I just want to go and make it.
I knew that was the answer.
No.
Yeah. And your daughter, how is she doing?
She's fine. My first child is in US.
Right.
I had the second one in US too, but that one is here.
Right, so that one is back here now. Or another one is
a baby.
Right.
I had the other one is around maybe 27 years old.
Right.
And the baby will be 4 next year.
Yes, right.
That's my second child.
Right. How's marriage treating you?
Sweet. Sweet.
Yeah.
Because, I got married to my best friend, my father, my mini God. Is everything. My God sent. Because without him, I won't be here today. I won't be here. Because, as a young woman, vibrant, hardworking, there's a difference between getting money and having someone that could visualize your resources. So my husband is a good manager that manages me very well.
Right.
On and off social media.
Yes, on and off social media. I love it.
Yeah.
Talking about social media, I mean, we hear that you've had the long back and forth without calling names. Talking about those things in the news. Are all those things sorted? Because it looks like you're at peace. You look like, you are no longer...
One thing about me is that I'm a business tycoon. I'm an actress.
Right.
You see, I don't take things serious.
Right. So once you said it's gone.
It's gone. Anything that doesn't bring money, I don't invest my time.
Yeah.
When you come, you give, for every bass, there must be boss.
Right.
My boss might be more harsh.
Right. Because it's boss.
It's boss. She understand? That's why I don't go for people.
Right. So it's when they come for you.
You understand? It's not easy to survive in this country. So if you say, okay, Lizzy is having issue with people, do they do business? Are they in the same business with me?
You.
So they are the troublemaker. It's not me.
Right.
They should go and get a job too. When they get jobs, they will know how hard.
Yeah.
To propel and to succeed in business. Sure, you understand? Before you could say, Lizzy is fighting this person. The person must be a business person. Let's see what they do for a living.